Hey everybody, what's up? Long time on no see. It's time for, I guess, another garden update. Hopefully the audio is a little bit, better on this one. Doing the best I can. And showing you guys what's going on in the backyard. I had pulled all the grass up out of here, but it grew back, pretty much instantaneously. It's so hard to keep up with this stuff, especially since it's been so hot. The heat index this week, I think, is going to be like 110. So I'm looking forward to that, I guess. Gotta love the summertime humidity. Actually, don't really mind it that much. I kind of like it. I guess there's something kind of nice about sweating it out, but you just gotta make sure that you're drinking all the water, staying safe, and all that stuff. So it's hot. If it's hot where you live, make sure you're staying hydrated and all that good stuff. I know, I just worry. So taking a look at things going on in the yard, pretty much everything is just right on track. The squash are huge. The corn is getting huge. The watermelons are starting to crawl, and we've even got a couple of little tiny watermelons which of course excites me beyond belief. Some of this footage is a little bit old, maybe about a week and a half old. Like I said, sometimes it's kind of hard to just get motivated to do things, so some of this footage is a little bit old, so I might have another update coming sooner rather than later to keep everybody up to date. The things like the watermelons, they have completely taken over. I gave them just a little, probably 6-foot area for them to sprawl and, try to grow a good watermelon, but these things have taken off and they're crawling all over the beans, crawling over the ground cherries. I have like just a couple really narrow pathways in the yard to get through here. They've totally taken over the pathways. I mean, I guess that's good. I'm happy with it. I can't really complain. It's just kind of frustrating because I always plant things so close together and so intensively that by the time everything grows and grows to its full size, it gets ridiculously hard for me to actually walk in there and to pick things and look for things and find zucchinis and stuff. It starts getting really, really hard, which is, it's just one of those things that you're going to have to deal with if you plan to plant stuff this close to. A lot of the flowers that were growing from seed have finally started to bloom. We have zinnias, some verbena. Interesting to see the verbena blooming already, again from a winter sowing. The potatoes have started to flower also. Also have some cosmos that have started to flower. Also have some dahlias that have finally started to bloom. I don't know if this year is just the year of the messed up dahlia order or something like that, but you might recall I did a haul video for dahlia tubers from Eden Brothers, and I did one from Leafari, or however you say it, Leafari, I don't know. The Leafari one was disappointing. The tubers weren't that great. They did replace some tubers for me, which was nice. I only didn't have to. It was beyond their warranty, so thank you. I appreciate that, I guess. They weren't that great either, if I'm being honest. It's just my personal opinion. I didn't think they were that great. I'm not going to order from them again. Anyway, so Eden Brothers. The tubers looked really nice. I was really excited. I planted them, and they started to bloom, and lo and behold, there's something in the yard blooming that I didn't even order. I ordered a bunch of dinner plates, a couple of the ball types. And here we have the Edinburgh, or whatever it's called, dahlia. Didn't order it, so I had to reach out to them and say, hey, this is not what I ordered, even though it was labeled something else. And they're just like, oh, it must have been the supplier. Yeah. I don't know. It's just annoying, I guess. I could have bigger problems than just, oh no, it's the wrong dahlia. I'm not complaining, I guess. And I'm complaining, but at the same time, it could be worse. I ain't complaining, you know what I mean? Anyway, dahlias are starting to bloom. Thing about growing dahlias here is that bugs love them. It's nearly impossible to keep them looking nice in the heat of the summer. Seem like they hate blooming in the heat of summer. It's one of those things, you kind of gotta baby them along until the weather finally cools off. But I tell you what, you don't have to baby along. The zinnias looking gorgeous. Last year I just had some real basic zinnias. This year we got some of the fancy ones. We got the Ben Aries wine and some of those queen lime reds, which are totally new to me, and queen orange something or another. I don't remember the names of them. I'll put the names of them on the screen for y'all if you want to take a look at them. Finally starting to get some blooms from our sunflowers. These are the Pro Cut series. I want to say they're the Pro Cut bicolor. I really love the Pro Cut series. They're great for uniformity and, you know, blooming at the same time, but they're single stem. They are pollen free, so really it just depends on kind of what you want to grow the sunflowers for. If you're looking for a nice garden sunflower, I wouldn't bother getting Pro Cut because they're more expensive. But if you do want to cut some flowers, I would definitely recommend it. I think one of my favorite is the Pro Cut Brilliance. I'm not so much a big fan on the Pro Cut bicolor. It's just, it feels like a more autumn kind of color to me. But when I ordered the seeds, this was the only one in stock. So I was like, I guess I'll go ahead and do it. And I'll plant it early. Other things going on in the yard. The cowpeas really taken off. I've grown cowpeas probably twice before, and both times it was kind of disappointing. The first time I grew them, the seeds didn't even germinate for some reason. I think the soil was too cold, or I don't know, and they might have rotted. The second time I tried to grow them, they grew, but they didn't mature in time. I don't know, I started them too late. But this Northern Lady cowpea has done great. The pods are huge already. They're maturing. I can't wait for them to harvest those. Things like lima beans are really starting to bush up, and this is another kind of long season crop that I'm not quite sure I'll have the time for, but I'm gonna give it a try anyway. Thing about the lima beans, they've been in bloom, but they're not making any pods. I don't know if they're self-pollinating or not. Don't know anything about them. But they're not making any pods. It might be the temperature. It's been blazing hot out in the yard, so it might be the temperature kind of keeping things from going the way they should. That's really about it for this video. I feel like everything's pretty much on schedule, with the exception of maybe the cantaloupes. I feel like the cantaloupes aren't doing that great, which is kind of to be expected. I didn't really expect them to do that great. I have trouble with cucumber beetles. The cucumber beetles have finally made an appearance. So who knows what'll happen. We'll have to wait and see. I have started some of my fall crops. I feel like I'm a little bit early, but I just kind of wanted to get a jump start and try to, do my best this season. Hopefully this video was somehow helpful. I don't think it was. It probably wasn't. But if you liked it, feel free to just subscribe. I'd love to have you. I make new videos pretty regularly, trying to do my best, trying to grow the channel. Our goal was 10,000 subs by the end of the year, but I don't think that's going to happen. But hey, share it, tell your friends, all that good stuff. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.